Welcome, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am Nico from the channel Thought Fraction, and today I'll be giving you a quick review / overview of the recently released indie horror title, Welcome to Kowloon. So if you enjoy playing games where you walk around and explore dark, eerie environments with the odd jump scare here and there to get your heart racing, then this title should be right up your alley. Welcome to Kowloon was released on the 1st of August 2023, and the developers of the game are as follows. I do apologize if I butcher their names. They are Ieska, Notex, Naba, and Admir. Looking at some of the previous and yet to be released titles for these developers, Ieska is currently working on Mental Harm. Naba has in the past brought us titles such as From the Darkness, Nine Child Street, and Trapped, and in the past Admir has brought us the title Frozen Shelter. The system requirements for the game as listed on Steam are as follows. We will just quickly look at the recommended requirements, but the minimum requirements are also listed on screen. Looking at the requirements, you will need a 64-bit version of Windows 10 or 11. You will need either an AMD Ryzen 3 1200 or Intel i3 7100 processor. You will need 8 gigs of RAM. In terms of graphics cards, you will need a GTX 1060 or equivalent, and then you will need 6 gigs of free storage space. Okay, so what is the game all about? In Welcome to Kowloon, you are a student in China in search of cheap accommodation. You eventually find a room to rent from a lady in Kowloon City. Initially all seem to be normal as you move through the city in search of the apartment, but as soon as you arrive at the apartment and find your room, you discover that you are in grave danger and that neither the landlady nor the city are what they seem to be. Your main objective from this point onwards is to escape the city of Kowloon. The game is built on the Unity engine, and I must say the graphics look beautiful. The textures and lighting gives the game a realistic look and contributes towards the overall atmosphere, helping to create a sense of fear and anxiety when walking around in the dark, not knowing what could surprise you around the next corner. The environment itself has a lot of detail, with all the pipes on the walls and all the objects and trash around. I think it captures the general state of despair of the city. Although the environment is detailed, it is mostly static. You cannot pick up, inspect, or interact with objects, apart from opening doors, collecting keys and items which are needed to progress in the game. Furthermore, Welcome to Kowloon does not feature a health or sanity system. Thus your character cannot be injured or die. There is just one part in the game where you are chased and will need to restart from a loading point if you are caught. The puzzles, or rather puzzle, in the game is really not difficult to solve. You will just need to find the code to a lock. Apart from that, you will just need to find keys and items in order to progress. From time to time, you will be briefly frightened or startled by means of a jump scare or corner peek, but luckily they are not overused. This game, like many other indie horror titles, does not feature full audio. In other words, apart from the environmental sounds, there is no voice acting. You will only find subtitles for speech. In terms of replayability, sadly, in my opinion, there is not really any replayability to the game, as there is nothing new or any alternative endings to discover, according to my knowledge. Two things I would like to point out that I really liked in the game are, first of all, the flashlight mechanic. You can shine the flashlight around without immediately turning your character in that direction, similar to using a flashlight in real life. Secondly, this adorable fellow. All in all, I had fun playing the game. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.